Hey, good morning, guys. I know this video is terrible quality. This is the standing in Maui on our balcony on the deck, and having a wonderful time actually. But the view is great. You can't see it here. We'll have to show you. I'll show you in a different video during the day sometime. But facing the ocean, and it's April 8th. The scripture reference was from Luke 24, I believe, and I'm sorry, my clock is off and I can't sleep. So while it's morning there, it's middle of the night here. So the one thing that stood out to me in the scripture reference, the passage is from Jesus talking to the two travelers on the road to Emmaus, and the one thing that stands out to me is his, not rebuke, but at least correction of them. And he says, how foolish you are. Did you not know, or are you not aware of all the things that the prophets had said about the Christ? And was it not, didn't Christ have to suffer for all these things to take place and for his glory to be revealed, or for him to enter into his glory? And I think that stood out to me, the fact that he was, first of all, he said, didn't you read? Didn't you know? Weren't you aware of everything the prophets had said? Why did this surprise you, of all the things that had happened? Because they had just told him, they basically were laying out to him all that had happened in Jerusalem. And he said, you should have known. You should have known with the prophets what was going to happen. You should have known that Jesus had to suffer. And that's what it would take for him to be glorified. And then if you relate that to us, I think it makes me think of all the things that Jesus will say to us one day. Wait, how foolish you are. Didn't you know? You should have known. You had it written in front of you to read, to study, to know, to be prepared, to be ready for it. And we fuss about our suffering, and we fuss about this, and we debate about the coming of Jesus, and we debate about all kinds of doctrines and things. And I think sometimes Jesus would just meet us on the road, and he would say to us, wait, didn't you read all the prophets said? Didn't you know what was coming? Don't you see why God did it this way? And so anyway, it was a challenge to me as I read it. I was just thinking, what are the things that Jesus would say to me? Didn't you know? Is there anything that I am that I'm so adamant about or persistent about that Scripture paints a different picture? And Jesus would say, it was written right there. It was written right there. You should have known. And I don't think he was harsh with them, but he was direct with them. And so anyway, I would challenge you to do the same thing in your life. What are the things that you might, that Jesus might correct you on? And not only just correct you, but say, hey, it was written out for you. You should have known. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll just kind of give you a picture. This is the beach right behind us. And the really cool thing is we are facing west. So last night I have a video of the sunset, which was amazing, literally right over my shoulder between the trees. Anyway, you guys have an awesome day, and well, that's it. Have an awesome day.